Hi everyone, Zombie Mama here. Thanks for joining me for more drama ramblings. It's been a while since I last recorded one of these by myself, and I kind of have to apologize for that. This is the crazy time of year for me, where I have birthdays and holidays every week from now until the end of the year. So it gets a little bit crazy. Kind of hard to keep up with stuff, but I am doing my best. And anyway, as crazy as things are, I haven't been able to watch quite as many dramas as I was earlier. However, I am watching The Man Living in Our House, or Sweet Stranger in Me, whichever you prefer. I'm a little bit confused by this drama. It's not so much I'm confused about what's going on. It's just I can't understand why Nari is going. She's been so very wishy-washy this whole time. She's like wanted to trust Nangil, and then she doesn't, and then she does, and then she doesn't. It's been a lot of back and forth, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh hey, let's just make out and I love you now. I don't quite get it because she doesn't really remember him much from her childhood. So it's not like she has this former love interest, deep relationship thing that they had from when they were kids. She couldn't even remember he existed for a very long time. It's more that he and her mother had a relationship as mom and son. And I get that relationship. I just don't get how that is transferring over to Nangil and Nari, because there's no foundation there. I mean, he was a kid who showed up randomly and handed her an umbrella, and now they're in love. And it just seems very rushed to me. So I know we're only, 6 episodes in? Going on 7 and 8. And it's just, I don't know, the timing feels off to me. It seems weird that they would be so close already, so early in this drama, and now they're throwing in the all of his history, as a member of this gang, or what do you call it? Is it really a gang? I don't know. It's like more like a mob boss or something. Anyway, he's in with the wrong crowd. We knew this from the very first episode when you saw the tattoo on his back. And as more of his story develops, I think they're trying to use that. Well, obviously, they're trying to use that to come between Nangil and Nari. But I don't know. I just don't feel like their relationship is solid enough. Like, it's been rushed so much that, of course, things are going to come between them and tear them apart. It just seems like a lot of unnecessary pain. Like, I'd rather have her falling for Dokbong for a while instead of falling so hard for Nangil it just feels like it's out of the blue. And then we have the horrible exes, which I'm glad that Dongjin is out of the picture at the moment. Hopefully he goes off to China and stays there and never comes back. But the horrible woman, Do Yuju, is still around, and she's still clinging to Nari. And honestly, I don't know why Nari puts up with it, because she needs to kick that woman to China or to the other side of the world. She needs this poisonous little snake out of her life. And I'm afraid they're going to put Yuju and Dokbong together, and that's just going to be terrible. He doesn't deserve to be with someone that awful, and she doesn't deserve to be with anyone, so really she just needs to go away. Of course that's not going to happen, because we have way too much drama left, and they're trying to make her into a major character, and it just gives me a headache. I am still watching the show. I'm just slightly disappointed in it. Hopefully it gets better. That's kind of funny to say, because this is a drama we're talking about. When do things ever get better? I don't know. We'll just keep watching, I guess, and find out. Also, I did start watching The Legend of the Blue Sea. I had to do it because I've been talking about it and how excited I am for it. I've only watched the first 2 episodes at this point, and they were hilarious. I'm not sure if they're going to be this crazy. I need to watch the next 2 episodes and find out. But I watched the first 2 episodes with my 13-year-old, and we both just cracked up the whole way through it. It's just so bizarre and random and hilariously you just watch it going, what the heck? The fact that this mermaid is super powered and can take on a gang. And Lee Min-ho's character is just like the perfect con artist. It reminds me of watching Now You See Me. He's got that same vibe, that same, cool magician-y con artist thing. It's very similar, which I quite enjoyed. I need to watch the next 2 episodes and find out. I have some friends who are like, oh, this drama's a lot of fun and it's just funny, and others are like, this is the most horrible piece of crap ever. So I need to keep watching and make my own decisions on it. So I was entertained the first 2 episodes, Who knows where it will go from there. Okay, so let's talk about the K2, because I did finish watching that one, and I know it ended earlier this month, but I don't really have a lot to talk about. Honestly, I have to say I was super disappointed with the way it ended. Nothing was unexpected. Everything happened the way I can't say that I knew it would happen exactly this way, but you knew that Yujin was never going to get out of this. Neither was her husband. You knew that every bad person was either going to have to die or end up in jail. I'm actually really disappointed that Yujin's brother was able to walk away from that. He needed to be the one to die. He was awful. It's terrible to say out loud that someone needs to die, but he was such a terrible person. I know he got what was coming to him in the end, and actually that was kind of really satisfying to watch. Yujin's secretary? I don't know. She was the scary woman with the glasses. I know she was more than just a secretary. She was like her assistant. I'm pretty sure she was in love with Yujin too. Anyway, it was very satisfying to watch her shoot Yujin's brother in the face. I know we didn't see that part, but you know that's what happened. And it wasn't in the face, it was in the body. Still, it was satisfying to watch him die by that crazy lady's hands. It's kind of sad. I wasn't really sad that Yujin and her husband died. I know we were supposed to feel bad that Anna lost her dad in this whole thing, but he was never a father to begin with. He was never a part of her life, so why in the world would we be sad that he's not a part of it now? It didn't really make sense to me. They tried to build too much into their relationship, and there just wasn't anything there. Because he was a loser, honestly. I was very disappointed in Anna's character. She started out so strong. Always running away, always trying to win her freedom to be free from Yujin and get back her dad and all this stuff. And as the story progressed, she just got weaker and weaker and weaker until she was willing. I don't want to say that her willingness to forgive people was her weakness and it made her weak, but I don't know. She just went from such a strong, awesome character to someone who was just like, oh, I need Jaeha around to save me because I can't save myself anymore. And that was the thing that I was just not okay with. You don't ever have to have a guy around to save you. You can save yourself. And she spent the first half of this drama trying to save herself. And that was awesome. And then she's like, oh, never mind. I'll just hang around and Jaeha will save me. And I'll become this pushover woman who it's just okay with everything, and I'll forgive all the evil people in my life for everything they've done for me, even though I'm scarred forever and I will need therapy for the rest of my life. It's okay, I'll forgive you. I was not okay with that. However, we did get our happy ending, and that was really cute, so I can't be too disappointed. I was just sad that Anna went from such a strong character to such... She was just bland and boring. That was disappointing. Of course, Jaeha was awesome forever because he's Jaeha and he's awesome forever. I do wonder if she ever found out what his real name is. It doesn't really matter. It's just me wondering things. I know there are other dramas airing. I know there are other dramas I was watching. I couldn't bring myself to watch any more On the Way to the Airport. I have a horrible track record with dramas based on affairs. No matter how hard I try, I just can't get into them. I can't, even when the ones I stick around with, I end up hating. So I just let this one go. I don't know, maybe I'll go back and pick it up one of these other years sometime. It just feels kind of wrong to be binge watching a drama about affairs, especially this time of the year. You're supposed to be happy at Christmas, right? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I may just let that one go forever. But that's okay. There are other dramas I'm looking forward to. Obviously, I'm very much looking forward to Goblin. I think I've made that pretty clear on my website and all my squealing over it. It looks so cool. The previews keep coming out and they've got that old, I don't know, just Gongyu as that ancient warrior. Oh, how can you resist that? I can't. And then Lee Dong-wook is in it as the Grim Reaper, and just these two together is enough to make me come and watch this drama. I am so excited for it, even if it ends up being awful. It's not going to matter. I'm still going to watch it because that's the kind of person I am. If there's somebody in it I love, of course I'm going to stick around and watch it. So, come what may, I am ready for Goblin to start, and I am way more excited about it than I should be. I'm also super excited about the this new web drama that's coming up that it seems like everybody's talking about at the moment. 7 First Kisses. I know this is a web drama. I know it is created simply to promote the Lottie brand, and that is fine with me, because when you have this many actors in a drama, of course you're gonna watch it. We have Lee Jun-ki, Lee Dong-suk, Park Hae-jin, Taekyung from 2PM, Kai from EXO, Lee Min-ho, Ji Chang-wook. How can you say no to this drama? Even if it is just a funny little silly advertisement the entire time, of course we're gonna watch it. You have Cheju, who is like the fairy godmother goddess who brings all of these guys to this poor little, it's a Lottie employee who has never been asked out by a guy. Lee Cho-hee is the female lead in this drama, who I'm actually really excited about because I thought she was super cute as Danim in Lucky Romance. And she's just so cute. Of course she's going to be the perfect lead for this. Having all of these guys come up, and which one is she going to have her first kiss with? I don't know. The trailer that was just released makes me think that Lee Min-ho is going to be her choice, but how do we know? We don't. It's just my feelings, but we'll see how it goes. She can't go wrong in this one. That's all. That's all there is to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and of course I'm going to squeal my way through the entire thing because that is what I do. I know it's sad and pathetic, but I can't help myself. There's just too many people to squee over. You know this. I know this one's super short, and I'm sorry about that, but life demands I do other things besides sit and watch dramas forever. Hopefully I will survive the holidays and the upcoming birthdays, and I will get back to my normal drama watching schedule. In the meantime, I hope you are all having a fantastic Christmas holiday season. I know it's still the end of November and maybe it's a little bit early, but Thanksgiving's over and Santa showed up at the end of the Macy's parade, so for me it's officially time to celebrate Christmas. Yeah, it is my favorite time of year. Why don't you let me know what dramas you're watching? If there are any dramas that I should be watching, I can always find time somewhere to squeeze in new dramas. Who needs sleep, right? It's overrated. What dramas are you looking forward to? Which ones are you watching? Which ones should I be watching? Let me know in the comments below.